Welcome to the part 2 of the story of the Lycan King came for her that night. She couldn't hide. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share so the story can reach more amiable people like you. Now to the next part of the story. Chapter 4. The war that found her morning didn't feel like morning. There was light. There was silence. But there was no peace. Emma stood near the wide glass window, staring out at the compound. Everything looked calm, controlled, orderly. But she knew better now. Calm didn't mean safe. It meant waiting. They'll come again. Her voice was low, certain. Not fear, not doubt, just fact. Adrian stood behind her, a few steps away. They will. No hesitation, no denial. Emma didn't turn. Her arms folded slightly across her chest. Good. That made him pause. Just for a second. You want them to. She finally turned, her expression steady. I want it to end. Silence, then. It won't end quickly. I'm not expecting it to. A small pause. But I'm not running anymore. Adrian watched her carefully. You're changing fast. I don't have time to be slow. That answer landed, clear, unfiltered. Speed without control is dangerous. So is waiting. Silence. Neither of them moved. Then, what do we do now? Emma asked, her voice focused, grounded. Adrian stepped forward. You train. She didn't hesitate, then start. No fear, no resistance, just decision. That alone told him everything. Hours later, the space had changed. A wide training area inside the compound, open, minimal, no distractions. Emma stood in the center, barefoot, still, focused. Adrian stood in front of her. Close your eyes. She did. No argument. Feel it. Her breathing slowed, controlled. She searched for that energy, that pull. At first, nothing. Then, a faint warmth. Deep inside her chest. There. Her voice quiet. Don't chase it. I'm not. Let it come to you. The warmth grew. Slow. Steady. Her breathing aligned with it. Her heartbeat steadied. It's stronger now. Yes. Her fingers twitched slightly. The energy moved. From her chest. To her arms. To her hands. What do I do with it? Nothing yet. That doesn't help. It does. Silence. Then, control comes before action. She exhaled slowly, holding it, understanding. Fine. The energy pulsed. Once, then again. Stronger. Her shoulders tensed slightly. Don't resist. I'm not. Then don't force it either. That part was harder, because instinct told her to push, to use it, to release it. But she didn't. She held it, steady. Calm. What now? Her voice softer now. Focused. Adrian stepped closer. Open your eyes. She did. Slowly. The world felt sharper, clearer, different. I can still feel it? Good. It's not fading. It won't. Silence. Then, now move. Her brow tightened slightly. How? Step forward. She did. Slow, controlled. The energy moved with her. Flowing, not fighting, not resisting. What is this? Her voice almost a whisper. Alignment. She frowned slightly. That sounds complicated. It's not. Then explain it. It means you're not fighting yourself anymore. Silence. That made sense. More than she expected. A sudden sound cut through the moment. Sharp, distant. Adrian's head turned instantly. His posture changed. Alert. They're close. Emma didn't panic, didn't freeze. She felt it. That shift, that tension. But this time, she didn't lose control. How many? Her voice steady. More than before. Her chest tightened slightly. Good. Adrian glanced at her. You're not ready. I'm not hiding. You're not hiding. A pause. But you're not leading either. She nodded once. I know. Silence. Then, what do I do? Stay with me. I will. That answer came without hesitation, without doubt. And that mattered. The doors opened. Not forced. Not broken. They walked in. Confident. Controlled. Different from before. Stronger. Smarter. This wasn't random. This was strategy. One stepped forward. Eyes locked on Emma. You've changed. Her chest tightened slightly, but she didn't move. Didn't step back. Come closer and find out. Her voice calm. Sharp. That wasn't fear. That was control. The figure smiled slightly. Good. A pause. Now you're worth taking. The tension snapped. They moved. Fast. Precise. Adrian intercepted instantly. The clash was immediate. Violent. Controlled. Emma didn't step back. She felt it. That energy. Clear. Strong. She didn't force it. She guided it. An attacker moved toward her. She stepped forward. Not away. Forward. The energy surged. Focused. Sharp. The attacker stopped. Mid-motion. Frozen. Her eyes narrowed slightly. Not this time. She pushed. The energy hit. The attacker dropped. Didn't move again. Silence broke. Then chaos resumed. But this time, she wasn't reacting. She was acting. The room didn't slow down. But Emma did. That was the difference. Everything around her moved fast. Attacks. Shifts. Impact. But inside her, there was control. Clear. Focused. Unshaken. Another attacker came from the side. She felt it before she saw it. The energy inside her reacted first. She turned, raised her hand. Didn't panic. Didn't rush. The force pushed outward. Sharp. Precise. The attacker slammed into the wall. Hard. Didn't get back up. Her breathing stayed steady. Not perfect. But controlled. Adrian noticed. Of course he did. Good. The word came between movements, between strikes, between impact. He didn't look at her. Didn't need to. He could feel it. She was holding it. Another wave came. Stronger, more coordinated. This time they didn't rush blindly. They circled, measured, watching her. Not him. Her. Emma felt it. They're targeting me now. Yes. Adrian's voice stayed calm. Stay centered. I am. But her chest tightened slightly, because she understood something. They learned. Fast. They're not stopping. No. Then we don't slow down. That answer came instinctively, without thought. Adrian didn't respond, but he heard it, and he didn't correct it. One of them moved, faster than before. Emma barely saw it, but she felt it. That shift in the air, that pull. She reacted, turned. The energy surged, stronger, but not controlled enough. The force exploded outward, too wide, too much. Everything shook. The attacker was thrown back, but so was part of the room. A crack formed in the wall. Debris fell. Emma stepped back slightly. Her breathing broke. Focus. Adrian's voice cut through. Sharp. Grounding. You lost control. Her chest tightened. I know. Then fix it. I'm trying. Don't try. A pause. Do it. She exhaled sharply, closed her eyes for a split second, then opened them again, clearer, more focused. I won't lose it again. Adrian didn't answer, but he watched, and that was enough. Another attacker moved. This time, she waited. Didn't rush, didn't react too early. She let it come. Then, she moved. Small. Precise. The energy followed, not exploding, not breaking. Controlled. The attacker stopped, froze, dropped, clean, efficient. Emma's breathing steadied again. That's it, Adrian said. She didn't look at him, didn't need to. She felt it. That difference, that control. More attackers hesitated. They saw it, understood it. She wasn't the same anymore, and that changed everything. But then, a new presence entered. Different, heavier, stronger. Emma felt it instantly. Her chest tightened. What is that? Adrian's posture shifted. Subtle, but clear. That's not like the others. No. The figure stepped forward. Slow, confident, not rushed, not uncertain. Eyes locked on Emma. You've grown. His voice was calm, measured, dangerous. Emma didn't step back, didn't flinch. You should have stayed away. A faint smile. That was never an option. Silence stretched. Heavy. Then, you're different, Emma said. Yes. A pause. And so are you. The air tightened. The tension deepened. This wasn't like the others. This wasn't random. This was intentional. Adrian stepped forward, positioning himself slightly ahead. You don't belong here. The man's gaze didn't shift. I belong wherever I choose. Emma felt the pressure increase. Stronger. More focused. What do you want? She asked, her voice steady, controlled. The man's eyes stayed on her. You. Silence. That word again. Heavy. Unavoidable. No, Emma said. Simple, clear. The man smiled slightly. That's not your decision. Her chest tightened. It is. The air shifted. The tension snapped. He moved. Faster than the others. Stronger. Emma reacted. The energy surged. But this time, he didn't stop. He pushed through it. That alone changed everything. Her eyes widened. He's not stopping. I know. Adrian moved instantly. Intercepted. The impact was heavier, stronger. Both of them pushed back. The room shook. Emma felt it. This was different. This was a real threat. Not something she could handle alone. Not yet. What do I do? Stay focused. That's not enough. It is right now. She clenched her jaw slightly. Her chest tightened. The energy surged again, but this time, she didn't push it outward. She pulled it in, condensed it, focused it. What are you doing? Adrian asked, changing it. Her voice steady, the energy compressed, tighter, stronger, more controlled. She stepped forward, not back, forward. The man turned toward her, interested, curious. She raised her hand. The energy released. Not wide, not explosive. Direct. Sharp. It hit. He stepped back. Just one step. But that was enough. Silence. For 1 second, then. He smiled. Now this is interesting. Emma's chest rose slowly, controlled. I'm not running. I can see that. His gaze shifted briefly to Adrian, then back to her. This isn't over. It never was. A pause. Then, he stepped back. Slow, controlled, and disappeared. Just like that. The remaining attackers followed. Gone. Silence returned. Heavy. Complete. Emma stood still, her breathing steady, her body no longer shaking. What was that? Adrian exhaled slowly. That was someone who won't stop. Her chest tightened slightly. Good. He looked at her, carefully. You're not afraid. I am. A pause. But I'm not letting that control me. Silence. Then, you're ready for the next step. Her brow tightened slightly. What step? Adrian held her gaze. Now we stop waiting. Her chest rose slowly, understanding settling in. You mean? Yes. A pause. Then, we go to them. The room stayed quiet after they left. Too quiet. Like the fight had been holding its breath, and now it finally released it. Emma stood still, her chest rising slowly, her body no longer shaking. That alone felt unreal. They just left. Her voice came out low, not confused, not shocked, just aware. Adrian didn't move. They didn't leave. A pause. They pulled back. Her eyes shifted toward him. What's the difference? They'll come back stronger. Silence. Emma absorbed that. Didn't argue. Didn't question. Because she felt it too. That wasn't over. Not even close. She looked down at her hands again. Steady. No tremor. No fear. I held it. Her voice quieter now. More to herself. Yes. I didn't lose control. No. A small pause. Not even when he pushed through it. Adrian stepped closer. That part mattered. That's what changes everything. Her chest tightened slightly. That's what makes me a target. Yes. Silence. Heavy. But this time, it didn't feel overwhelming. It felt clear. What was he? Her voice focused. Not afraid. Adrian didn't hesitate. Not like the others. That's obvious. He leads them. Her stomach tightened. So that was the one behind all this? Yes. Emma exhaled slowly, processing. Then he won't stop. No. Silence. Then. Good. Adrian's gaze shifted slightly. You're not reacting anymore. I told you. Her voice steady. I'm not running. Silence stretched. Then. What's his name? Adrian paused. Then. Marcus Hale. The name settled. Heavy. Real. Emma nodded slightly. Then Marcus Hale just made this personal. Adrian studied her, carefully. You're stepping into something bigger than you think. I already am. No. A pause. You're just starting to understand it. Silence. Then I catch up fast. Her voice didn't shake, didn't hesitate. Adrian didn't argue, didn't correct her. Because now, he knew. She meant it. What happens next? Emma asked, her tone direct, focused. Adrian turned slightly, walking toward the far end of the room. We prepare. That's not enough. It is for now. She followed him, step for step. I don't want to wait for another attack. You won't. Her brow tightened. What does that mean? It means we move first. Her chest tightened slightly. You're serious? Yes. Silence. Then. We go after him. It wasn't a question. Adrian stopped. Turned back toward her. You're not ready for that. I'm ready enough. No. Her frustration flickered, but she didn't let it take over. You said it yourself. He won't stop. Yes. Then why are we waiting? We're not waiting. Then what are we doing? We're preparing to finish it. That word landed differently. Finish. Her breathing slowed, controlled. And what does that look like? Adrian stepped closer, his voice lowered, not reacting. A pause. Not defending. Another pause. Ending it. Silence. Emma held his gaze, understanding settling in. That means going to him. Yes. Her chest rose slowly. That means risk. Yes. That means I might lose control. No. Her eyes narrowed slightly. You're very sure about that? Yes. Silence. Then. Why? A pause. Then. Because you already proved you won't. That hit. Different. I stronger. Because this time, she believed it. She looked away slightly, then back at him. What do I need to do? Her voice steady. Focused. Adrian didn't hesitate. You train. I already did. That was control. A pause. This is precision. Her chest tightened. What's the difference? Control stops you from losing it. Another step closer. Precision makes it unstoppable. Silence. That made sense. More than she expected. Then show me. Hours passed. Training didn't stop. Didn't slow. Didn't soften. Emma stood in the center again. But this time, everything felt sharper, clearer. Adrian moved around her, watching, measuring. Again. She closed her eyes, felt it. That energy. No hesitation now. No resistance. It came faster. Stronger. What do I do? Shape it. Her brow tightened. How? Don't release it. A pause. Hold it. She did. The energy built, compressed, focused. Her breathing aligned with it. Her heartbeat steady. It's stronger. Yes. Now what? Direct it. Her eyes opened, locked forward. She raised her hand, focused. The energy moved, not wide, not scattered, tight, sharp. She released it. A controlled strike hit the far wall, clean, precise, no damage beyond the point. She exhaled slowly. That felt different. It is. Her chest rose slightly. I can control where it goes. Yes. Silence. Then, I can control how much. Yes. A small pause. And I can stop it. Yes. That realization settled deeply. She wasn't reacting anymore. She was choosing. And that changed everything. Adrian watched her. You're ready. Her eyes lifted. For what? A pause. Then, for the next move. Silence. Heavy. Final. Emma didn't hesitate. Then we go. Her voice didn't shake, didn't question. Adrian held her gaze. Long. Then, not yet. Her brow tightened. You just said I'm ready. You are. Then why wait? A pause. Then, because once we move, his voice lowered. There's no coming back. Silence. Emma didn't look away, didn't step back. She already knew that. She felt it from the moment the gates closed behind her. There was no coming back the moment you found me. That answer landed. Clear. Final. Adrian nodded once. Then we finish it. Silence. Then, Emma turned slightly, looking out through the large glass again, the compound, the walls, the space that had protected her. But now, it felt like something else. A starting point. Not a hiding place. Her chest rose slowly, controlled, ready. Let him come. Her voice quiet, but sharp. Or we'll go to him. Chapter 5. The night it ended. The compound felt different. Not quieter, not calmer, but sharper. Like everything inside it knew what was coming. Emma stood alone in the training space. No movement, no distractions, just her. Her breathing slow, controlled, steady. She didn't need to close her eyes anymore. She could feel it without trying. That energy. Always there now. Always present. It didn't scare her anymore. That was the biggest change.
What do you mean?
You're ready.
Ready for
Adrian's voice came from behind her. She didn't turn. I know. A small pause.
I'm afraid.
Then, I'm not afraid of it anymore. Adrian stepped closer. You shouldn't be. I'm not afraid of them either. That made him pause. Just slightly. Good. She turned then, facing him fully. What's the plan? Her voice direct. No hesitation. No doubt. Adrian held her gaze. We don't wait. Her chest tightened slightly. We go to him. Yes. Silence. That word settled deeply, because this time, it wasn't a reaction. It was a decision. Emma nodded once. When? Now. No build-up, no delay, just action. That alone told her everything. This was it. No second chances. No fallback. Where is he? Adrian turned, walking toward the exit. Not far. She followed, step for step. Her heart didn't race. Her breathing didn't break. Everything felt aligned, focused. They stepped outside. The air was colder, darker, heavier, like the world itself knew what was about to happen. A car waited, engine already running. Of course it was. Emma didn't hesitate. She got in. Adrian followed. The car moved instantly. No wasted time. No unnecessary movement. The road stretched ahead. Empty. Quiet. But not safe. Emma looked out the window, the compound fading behind them. For the first time, she didn't feel like she was leaving safety. She felt like she was stepping into purpose. "Tell me everything." Her voice broke the silence. Adrian didn't look at her. "What do you want to know?" "Marcus." A pause. Then, "He's not just strong. That much I figured out. He's strategic." Her chest tightened slightly. "So this isn't just about power." "No. It's about control." "Yes." Silence. Then, "And me?" Her voice softer now, but still steady. "Why am I so important to him?" Adrian didn't answer immediately. Then, "Because you're the only thing he can't predict." Her stomach tightened. "That's it?" "That's enough." Silence. Then, "What happens if we fail?" Adrian's grip on the wheel tightened slightly. "We don't." "That's not an answer." "It is." She exhaled slowly. "You don't even consider it." "No." "Why?" A pause. Then, "Because I've already seen what you can do." Her chest tightened slightly. "That doesn't guarantee anything." "No." A pause. "But it changes everything." Silence. Emma leaned back slightly, her eyes closing for just a second, feeling it, that energy. Still there. Still steady. Still under her control. "I won't lose it." Her voice quiet, but firm. Adrian didn't respond. He didn't need to. He believed it. The car slowed. Gradually. The road changed. Less light. More shadows. Emma opened her eyes. Looked ahead. Her breath didn't stop, but it slowed. "This is it." Adrian nodded. "Yes." The car came to a stop. The engine cut. Silence. Heavy. Emma stepped out first this time. Not waiting. Not hesitating. The air felt different here. Thicker. Darker. Alive. "You feel that?" she asked. "Yes." "That's him." "Yes." Her chest tightened slightly, but she didn't step back. Didn't retreat. She stepped forward. Adrian followed. Not leading. Not pulling. Walking beside her. That mattered. They moved through the space. Slow. Controlled. Every step deliberate. Then, he appeared. Marcus Hale. Standing ahead. Waiting. Like he knew exactly when they would arrive. "Right on time." His voice was calm. Measured. Emma didn't stop walking. Didn't hesitate. "You been waiting?" "Yes." A faint smile. "I knew you'd come." Her chest tightened slightly. "I'm not here to run." "I can see that." Silence stretched. Heavy. Then, "You've changed," Marcus said. His eyes locked on her. "Good." Emma's voice steady. "So have you." A pause. Then, "Not enough." The tension snapped. The air shifted instantly. Adrian stepped slightly forward. Marcus didn't move. Didn't react. His focus stayed on Emma. "This ends now," Emma said. Simple. Clear. Marcus smiled slightly. "It always does." And then, he moved. Marcus moved first. Faster than anything Emma had seen before. Not like the others. Not even close. This wasn't force. This was precision. He didn't rush. He appeared. Right in front of her. Emma reacted instantly. No hesitation. No panic. The energy surged. Controlled. Focused. She pushed. But he didn't stop. He shifted. Slipped past it. Like he expected it. Like he already understood it. Her eyes narrowed. He's reading it. Adrian moved. Intercepted. Their clash was immediate. Heavy. Violent. But controlled. Emma stepped back. Just one step. Not retreating. Repositioning. Her breathing stayed steady. Her focus sharp. She watched. Measured. Marcus and Adrian collided again. Force meeting force, neither giving ground, neither losing control. This wasn't a fight of strength, it was a fight of precision. And Marcus was good. Too good. Emma felt it. The pressure. The weight. He wasn't here to test. He was here to end it. Emma. Adrian's voice cut through, sharp. Don't rush. I'm not. She wasn't. Not this time. Marcus moved again, but this time, he didn't go for Adrian. He went for her. Fast. Direct. Emma didn't step back. She stepped forward. The energy compressed. Focused. She released it. Sharp. Direct. It hit. Marcus stopped. For a second. Just one. But that was enough. His eyes shifted, studying her. You've improved. Emma didn't respond. She moved again. Faster. Stronger. More controlled. Another strike. This time, he blocked it, but it pushed him back. Just slightly. The ground beneath him cracked. He smiled. You're learning. Her chest rose slowly. I'm done learning. Silence. Then. Good. He moved again. Faster. Stronger. Emma felt it. But this time, she didn't react late. She anticipated. The energy moved before he did. She redirected it. Not outward. Around. Guiding it. Marcus stepped into it. And it hit from the side. He staggered, for the first time. Adrian saw it. That's it. Emma didn't stop. Didn't slow. She pressed forward. Strike after strike. Not wild. Not desperate. Controlled. Measured. Marcus blocked. Countered. Adapted. But he was being pushed. That alone changed everything. The air shifted. The balance changed. Emma felt it. That's the opening, she said. Adrian didn't respond. He moved. Fast. In sync with her. For the first time. They weren't separate. They were aligned. Marcus saw it. Understood it. And for the first time, his expression changed. Not fear, but awareness. You've connected. Emma didn't answer. She didn't need to. She felt it. That alignment. That flow. Not forced. Not controlled. Natural. Marcus moved again. Stronger. More aggressive. Emma didn't meet it head on. She shifted. Redirected. The energy wrapped around him. Compressed. Focused. Adrian struck at the same moment. Perfect timing. Marcus staggered again. This time, more than before, his footing slipped. Just slightly. But enough. Emma stepped forward, her hand raised. The energy built. Stronger than before. Not explosive. Not wild. Condensed. Sharp. Marcus looked at her. Really looked. And for the first time, he understood. You've surpassed it. Emma's voice came out calm, clear. I stopped fighting it. Silence. Then, Marcus moved. One last time. All in. Everything. Emma didn't step back. Didn't hesitate. She stepped into it. The energy surged. Full, complete, controlled. It met him. Head on. But not like before. This wasn't a clash. This was an end. The force hit. Clean. Direct. Marcus stopped. Mid-motion, everything froze. For 1 second. Then, he dropped. The energy faded. The air cleared. Silence returned. Complete. Heavy. Final. Emma stood still, her breathing steady, her body calm. No shaking. No fear. No doubt. It's over. Her voice was quiet but certain. Adrian stepped closer, looked down, then back at her. Yes. Silence stretched. Then, what now? Emma asked. Her voice softer now. Not weak. Just clear. Adrian didn't answer immediately. Ethan, now it changes. Her chest tightened slightly. How? A pause. Then, because you're not the one being hunted anymore. She understood. Immediately. They'll come. Yes. But not like before. No. Silence. Then, they'll follow. That word again. But this time, it felt different. Not forced. Not heavy. Just real. Emma looked down at her hands again, then back up. I'm not leading anyone. You already are. She shook her head slightly. No. A pause. I'm choosing. Silence. Adrian held her gaze. Then, that's what makes you different. Emma exhaled slowly, the tension leaving her body, piece by piece. Then that's enough. The silence didn't break. It settled. Deep. Final. Emma stood there, staring at where Marcus had fallen. No movement. No return. No second wave. Just stillness. It's really over. Her voice came out low, steady, not questioning, not hoping, knowing. Adrian stood beside her, close, but not imposing. Yes. No hesitation, no doubt. Emma exhaled slowly, for the first time since that night began. Her body didn't feel tense. Her chest didn't feel tight. Her thoughts didn't race. Everything felt clear, clean, controlled. She looked around. The place. The aftermath. The space where everything had changed. This is where it ends. Her voice softer now, more reflective. Adrian didn't correct her, because this part was true. It's where it changes. A small pause. But not where it stops. Emma nodded slowly. She understood that. Now more than ever. This isn't the last of it. No. But it's the end of him. Yes. Silence. Then. That's enough. Her voice carried weight. Not victory. Not relief. Something deeper. Closure. Adrian watched her carefully. You don't feel it anymore. She paused. Checked. That energy, that pull. Still there, but different. Calm. Controlled. It's still there. Yes. But it's not controlling me. That's the point. Silence. Then, Emma turned away, walking slowly, not rushing, not reacting, just moving. Adrian followed, not ahead, not behind, beside. That mattered. They reached the car. This time, she didn't hesitate, didn't look back. She got in. Adrian followed. The engine started. The road stretched ahead. But it felt different now. Not like escape, not like survival, like direction. Emma leaned back slightly, her eyes closing for a second. Just one. Feeling everything settle. I thought this would feel different. Her voice quiet. Adrian glanced at her. How? I thought I'd feel relief. A pause. But I don't. He didn't answer immediately. Then, what do you feel? She opened her eyes, looked ahead. Clear. Silence. That's better than relief. She nodded slightly. Yes. The car moved. The place behind them fading. The night slowly shifting. Then, what happens now? Her voice steady. Focused. Adrian kept his eyes on the road. Now you choose. That word again. Choose. It felt different now. Real. Not forced. Not taken. Given. Emma thought about it. Not long. She didn't need to. I'm not going back. Adrian didn't react. Didn't question. He already knew. That life is gone. Yes. Silence. Then, I'm not staying hidden either. That's not what I expect. She looked at him, carefully. Then what do you expect? A pause. Then, that you decide what this becomes? Her chest tightened slightly. That sounds like responsibility. It is. Silence. Then, I didn't ask for that. No. A pause. But you can handle it. She didn't answer right away. She didn't reject it either. Because now, she knew. She could. The car slowed. The compound came back into view. The gates opened. Just like before. But this time, it didn't feel like entering something unknown. It felt like stepping into something she understood. They drove inside. Stopped. Emma stepped out. The air felt different. Not safer, not controlled, just familiar. She looked around. Everything the same, but not the same, because she wasn't the same. What now? Her voice calm. Adrian stepped beside her. Now you build. She frowned slightly. Build what? A pause. Then, something they won't challenge again. Silence. Emma looked at him, then back at the compound, then out toward the world beyond it. Her chest rose slowly, controlled, grounded. I'm not doing it alone. Her voice firm, clear. Adrian didn't hesitate. You won't. Silence. Then, Emma took a step forward, not because she had to, because she chose to. And that made all the difference. She tried to hide from him that night, but in the end, she didn't just stop running. She became the one no one could chase. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more powerful werewolf stories like this one, and tell me in the comments which country or state are you from, and also let me know if you want more part of the story. Chapter 6, What She Became After the War, Part 1. The compound felt quieter than before. Not empty, not weak, just settled, like something heavy had finally lifted. Emma walked slowly across the courtyard. No rush, no tension, no urgency. For the first time, there was no threat behind her, no shadow chasing her, no voice in the dark calling her name. Just silence, real silence. And it felt strange. You're different. The voice came from behind her. She didn't turn. I know. Adrian stepped closer. You're calmer. Yes. A pause, but stronger. Emma turned slightly, looking at him. I'm not fighting it anymore. That's clear. Silence, then. What happens now? Her voice wasn't uncertain. Just direct. Adrian didn't answer immediately, because this part mattered. Now you decide what this becomes. That word again. Decide. But now, it felt natural, not forced, not heavy, just real. Emma looked around the compound, the guards, the structure, the order, everything in place, everything stable. But she saw it differently now, not as protection, as responsibility. They're watching me, she said quietly. Yes. Why? Because they felt it. Her chest tightened slightly. They know what I did. Yes. Silence. Then, they expect something. Yes. Emma exhaled slowly. I didn't ask for that. No. A pause. But you earned it. That landed. Deep. She didn't reject it. Didn't argue. Because she knew. He was right. I don't want to lead anyone. Her voice steady. Clear. Adrian didn't push. You don't have to lead. A pause. But they will follow. Silence. That word again. Follow. But now. It didn't feel like control. It felt like choice. They don't know me. They don't need to. That doesn't make sense. It does here. Silence. Emma looked back at him. Then explain it. Adrian stepped closer. They don't follow who you were. A pause. They follow what you became. Her chest tightened. What did I become? A pause. Then, something they can trust in a fight. Silence. That hit differently. Not power. Not fear. Trust. I didn't do it for them. I know. A pause. But it still matters. Emma looked away, thinking, processing. What if I don't want that responsibility? Her voice quieter now, more honest. Adrian didn't hesitate. Then don't take it. Her eyes shifted back. That's it? Yes. That simple? Yes. Silence. Then, they'll still look at me like that. Yes. Her chest tightened slightly. I don't like it. You don't have to. A pause. But you'll get used to it. Silence. Emma looked down at her hands again. No shaking, no fear, just control. I feel stable. Yes. Like nothing is pulling me anymore. That's control. Silence. Then, what about what's left out there? Her voice shifted. More serious now. More focused. Adrian's expression changed slightly. Subtle, but clear. It didn't end with him. I know. Her jaw tightened. They'll reorganize. Yes. They'll come back. Yes. Silence. Then, I don't want to wait for that. Her voice steady. Adrian studied her. You won't. That made her pause. What does that mean? It means we don't wait for them to rebuild. Her chest tightened. We move first. Yes. Silence. Then. That's not defense. No. That's war. Yes. The word settled. Heavy. Real. But Emma didn't step back. Didn't hesitate. Then we finish it properly. Adrian didn't respond immediately, because now she sounded different. Not reactive, not emotional, decisive. You're sure? It wasn't a question. Yes. Her voice didn't shake, didn't break. I'm not running. Silence. Then. I'm not hiding. Another pause. I'm ending it. There was the shift, the real one. Adrian saw it, recognized it. And this time, he didn't question it. Then we plan. They moved inside, not rushed, not tense, but focused. Everything now had direction. Emma walked beside Adrian through the long corridor, the same place that once felt unfamiliar. Now, it felt like ground she understood. Not home, but not foreign anymore. Where do we start? Her voice steady. No hesitation. Adrian didn't slow. We identify what's left. That sounds simple. It's not. She expected that. Then explain it. He stopped, turned toward her. What you faced wasn't just a group. A pause. It was a structure. Her chest tightened slightly. So taking him out didn't end it. No. It disrupted it. Yes. Silence. Then. They'll rebuild. Yes. Her jaw tightened. Then we don't give them time. That's the plan. Silence. Then. What do you need from me? Her voice direct. Adrian studied her. Clarity. She frowned slightly. That's not specific. It is. A pause. You don't move on instinct anymore. Her chest tightened. I thought instinct mattered. It does. A pause. But now you guide it. Silence. That made sense. More than she expected. Then what does that look like? Adrian stepped closer. It means you don't react to them. A pause. You make them react to you. Silence. Emma processed that. Slow. Careful. So we control the pressure. Yes. And force them out. Yes. Her breathing slowed, focused. That's not defensive. No. That's strategic. Yes. Silence. Then. Good. Her voice didn't change, didn't hesitate. She was already there. Adrian saw it. You're adapting fast. I don't have time to be slow. That answer again. And this time, it didn't sound like urgency. It sounded like discipline. Then we move carefully. Emma nodded once. I'm ready. Adrian didn't argue, didn't correct. Because now, she meant it. Hours later. The compound shifted. Quiet activity, movement, preparation. Emma stood in the center of the operations room. Maps, screens, information. Everything laid out, structured, clear. This wasn't chaos. This was control. She studied it, carefully. They're already moving. Adrian stepped beside her. Yes. Her eyes didn't leave the map. They're spreading out. Yes. Trying to avoid being hit directly. Yes. Silence. Then. They're scared. A small pause. Yes. That mattered. Fear changed behavior, made people predictable. They'll regroup somewhere hidden. Yes. Where they think we won't reach. Yes. Her eyes shifted slightly, focused. Then that's where we go. Adrian didn't respond immediately, because that answer was right. You're thinking ahead. I'm thinking like them. Silence. Then, that's how you win. Her chest rose slowly, controlled. Then we don't hesitate. No. A pause. But we don't rush either. She nodded. I understand. And she did. That was the difference now. Not reaction. Understanding. A guard stepped forward. Stopped a few feet away. Waiting. Emma noticed. They're waiting for direction. Yes. She exhaled slowly. That responsibility again. But this time, it didn't feel heavy. It felt clear. She turned. Looked at the guard. Bring everything you have on movement patterns. Her voice calm. Firm. The guard nodded immediately. No hesitation, no question. And that told her everything. They weren't just watching anymore. They were listening. Emma turned back. They're not just following you anymore, Adrian said quietly. They're responding to you. Her chest tightened slightly. I didn't ask for that. No. A pause. But you earned it? Silence. Then, I won't misuse it. Her voice steady. Adrian didn't respond. He didn't need to. He believed it. Time passed. The room filled. Information updated. Patterns formed. Emma studied everything. Carefully. Nothing rushed. Nothing forced. This is where they'll regroup. She pointed. A remote location. Hidden. Isolated. Adrian looked. Then nodded. Yes. That's their fallback. Yes. Then we don't give them time to settle. No. Silence. Then. We move tonight. Her voice didn't shake. Didn't hesitate. Adrian studied her. You're sure? Yes. A pause. They're not ready for that. Exactly. That answer was sharp, clear, strategic, and it was right. Silence. Then. We end it before it starts again, Emma said. And this time, there was no doubt in her voice. Night came fast. Not calm, not quiet, but ready. Emma stood at the edge of the compound, looking out, not searching, not waiting, knowing. They're there. Her voice steady. Adrian stood beside her. Yes. No hesitation, no doubt. The air felt different again. Not heavy, not threatening. Focused. And like everything had narrowed to one point. This moment. This is the last step, Emma said. Not asking, not questioning, stating. Yes, Adrian replied. Silence, then. Once we move, it's done. Yes. Her chest rose slowly, controlled. No fear, no hesitation. I'm ready. Adrian didn't answer immediately, because now, he wasn't measuring her. He already knew. They moved. Fast. Clean. No wasted motion. Vehicles ready. Guards in position. Everything aligned. Emma stepped into the lead vehicle. This time, without being told. Without waiting. Adrian followed. The convoy moved. Not loud, not aggressive. Precise. Silent. The road stretched ahead. Dark. Empty. But not unknown. Emma watched the path. Not with fear. With clarity. This ends tonight. Her voice quiet, but sharp. Adrian glanced at her briefly. Yes. No hesitation. No doubt. They reached the location. Remote. Hidden. Just like she predicted. The vehicle stopped. Silence returned. But this time, it wasn't calm, it was pressure. Contained. Emma stepped out. Slow. Controlled. The air shifted instantly. She felt it. They were there. Waiting. Watching. They know we're here. Yes. That's fine. Her voice didn't change. Didn't drop. Didn't rise. Just steady. Adrian stepped beside her. Stay sharp. I am. They moved forward. No rush. No hesitation. Then, figures appeared. From the shadows. From the edges. From everywhere. Not scattered. Organized. But tense. Uncertain. Emma saw it. They're not confident. No. That's our advantage. Yes. Silence. Then, a figure stepped forward. Not Marcus, but someone close. High rank. Command presence. You shouldn't have come. His voice carried tension, not control. Emma didn't slow. Neither should you. Silence. Then, you think this ends here? He asked, her eyes locked on his. It already did. The tension snapped. They moved. All at once. Fast, coordinated. But Emma didn't react blindly. She stepped forward, not back. The energy rose, instant, controlled. She didn't release it wide, didn't scatter it. She focused it, directed it. The first wave hit, and stopped. Mid-motion. Frozen. Not by force, by control. Emma held it, steady, unshaken. Adrian moved. Fast, clean, precise. One by one. They dropped. No chaos, no struggle. Just execution. Emma stepped forward again. The energy expanded slightly, but controlled. Every movement matched. Every strike aligned. They weren't fighting anymore. They were finishing. The leader stepped forward, desperate, aggressive. You don't understand what you're doing? Emma didn't wait, didn't argue, didn't respond. She moved, faster than before. The energy surged, compressed, focused. She released it, direct, clean. He stopped, mid-sentence, mid-step, then dropped. Silence followed, complete, heavy, final. Emma stood still, her breathing steady, her body calm. No resistance, no pull, no chaos. It's done. Her voice quiet, but absolute. Adrian stepped beside her, looked around, then back at her. Yes. Silence. Then. No one's coming back from this? Emma said. Adrian nodded once. No. That was it. No more chasing, no more hiding, no more waiting. Emma exhaled slowly, everything inside her, still, balanced, clear. What now? Her voice softer, but not uncertain. Adrian looked at her, then. Now you live with what you became. She paused, not rejecting it, not questioning it, accepting it, slowly, fully. I don't regret it. Her voice calm, clear. Adrian didn't respond. He didn't need to. She meant it. Emma looked out into the darkness, then back toward the path they came from, then forward again. Her chest rose slowly, controlled, grounded. I'm not hiding anymore. No hesitation, no doubt. Adrian stepped slightly behind her, not leading, not pulling, letting her stand forward. That was never the plan. Emma took one step forward, then another. And this time, there was no fear behind it. She tried to survive the night he came for her. But in the end, she didn't just survive it. She became the reason no one would come again. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more powerful werewolf stories like this one. And tell me in the comments which country or state are you from. And also, let me know if you want more part of the story.